Hit it, Chewy.
Evil love, something wicked, this way comes evil love. Wicked is as wicked does evil love. Something wicked, this way comes evil love. Wicked is as wicked does. Live evil church steeple, Christ is a drug dealer, howl wolf, eyes to see what be wrong with the people. They live to get high, doped out with fuzz and needles, Grim Reaper, Pharmakia, Death Storm, Medea, Sia, high purple ink pearls, Dr. Slooms, that's my girl, run the world, cola swirl, dope so strong they had to hurl. The greedy egos took them with lust, it fucked them up, hit the flush, in Lady Justice I trust. Evil love, something wicked, this way comes evil love. Wicked is as wicked does evil love. Something wicked, this way comes evil love. Wicked is as wicked does.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon. Oh God, it's such a pleasure to have you here at Initiating Apocalypse. I want you to have something special, and thank you. What's that? Oh, thank you. Do I need to go closer? Let's see. I can't sit up like that. We're testing new tech, people. Just turn it up, Chewy. Fantastic. Let's get this on the road, man. Just hit it tonight. Oh God. Oh, I can feel it coming on. Oh, there's a bunch of people. He's struggling with demons. It's ridiculous. No? Oh, I love it. And you love it too. Satanic congregation. You love it. You know you do. That's why I brought the whip tonight, because I knew that you would love it. Oh, God. The stuff that we have for you tonight is, well, it's educationally sexy. It is the education of the Bible that you need most. Oh, you're going to love it. And this is right out of the Greek. I want to open, people. Okay, to be honest, let me tell you what I'm doing. Today, I am bringing you the innards. I am bringing you the first commands of Lady Church. Yes, the Queen Mother herself and Bride of Christ. I am bringing you her commands tonight. Oh, God, and they are in sexy, sexy Greek. Yet again, people. Why? Because it's all they were using, right? It was the only way to reach the top. Oh, God. Such brilliance. Before I show you this document that I've never showed you before, and all of its sexuality, it's the B word, Demi. Damn it. It's the P word. Bring back the P word. What am I talking about, Demi? What am I talking about? It's the big campaign now. To get rid of the P, because the porn causes your mind to do funny things. There are a lot of men online now that you can see that the Christians have cured of their porn addiction. Oh, Timmy, pay attention, Timmy, and you will be free from the demon. I promise. People, every once in a while, somebody comes along and slaps you with reason so well that you think, my goodness, let's give this person a voice, right? Let's share that person with our satanic congregation. And that's what I want to do before we jump into the sexual christing, because that is what we're learning today in this very, very educational process. Sexual christing. Now, you didn't know that existed before today. You didn't know. I mean, We've talked around the perimeters, but now, today, we're hitting it dead center, and we are hitting it and hitting it until we get what? The water that is living. Do you understand? Show us the 2 words in Greek. It's in the mid. There we go. Show us this, people. What are we looking for today on our trip? We are looking for this hidden treasure. The living water. The living water. And I have news for you. It is only produced by the Echidna, the Christ herself. Fantastic. Now, if you had asked me, I would have given you this water freely. Do you love it, people? Are you ready? Every once in a while, cue up semen. Now, can you believe? Listen to what I just said. His name on YouTube is Semen. Right? Don't be immature. Don't be immature. His name is Semen. And he just gave a little bit of, you know what he likes to do? He likes to put up the stuff that I say in Greek and just show those definitions and bring those. Here, make me big. He likes to just bring those along and just to show that what I've been talking about is not hoo-ha. That's all. That's all. Very rational fellow. Very rational fellow. Very reasonable. But I want to put on something he put on because he captured something that I find to be so frustrating. It makes me want to squeeze a demon out of my backside that'll crawl down the throat of someone and cause them to belch out the reality. I can say that all in one sentence. You're with someone who reads the Greek. None of these people who are selling you trips. I just got another trip offer. I don't want to cruise to Israel. I don't want it. Thank you very much. Who's that PhD who's hawking that stuff now with the brothel? I don't want that. Do you understand? We only function here with the muse, with just the muse. And people who are reasonable see that. I want to remind you all of something. We are not here for the sake of profit. I am not interested in what's in your wallet, and you are not interested in what's my wallet. Because our wallets are irrelevant. Do you understand? I am tasked with bringing you the straight up text. I can read them. Myth, vision, Gnostic. None of these people can actually, and I would add Dan to that, and I would add Kip to that, because if the reason Kip ran is the same reason Wes ran. If we actually sat down with text that they flashed up, right, they wouldn't be able to do it. And they know they wouldn't, right? I'm bringing you a text tonight that exposes the very interior of Christianity at its inception. Okay? Hold on to yourself, because it is graphic history. It is messy history. And it will make you cringe. If it doesn't, something's wrong with you. Right? Right? Oh, God. I love it. And we are going to give the Timmy that's in the back of my mind, we're going to give to him. You see, we're child friendly. God damn it, Timmy, shut up. Totally. Fantastic. Let's go. Let's go to the clip. Listen to Seaman for a while.
Prior to them creating a video. It's amazing. So now we got minor prophets going full retard prophets. Unbelievable. So I'll show you their, you can see minor prophets. Okay, so Here's the problem with these minor prophet guys. In case they watch this, you guys have gone full lizard brain. Your belief system, the way you believe, the way you pray for scapegoating prayers, they turn off your prefrontal lobe functionally. And so you lose proper regulation of your thoughts and emotions. Real problem. You should watch that video. It's really disgusting what you guys are doing. So here are the other ones that I've done. This is Ruslan guy. Between Ruslan and another guy, there's 950,000 watches of those two guys lying about demon possession. This guy's got 350K right now. This guy has got 600,000, and Elijah's got close to 70,000. So between these three guys, over 1 million people have watched the lies that you Christians are spreading. And they, of course, then comment. So now you got multiple Christians lying online along with you. Now, why do you guys go full retard the way you do? Well, it's because you're scapegoaters. When you scapegoat, you turn off the part of your brain that basically functions like your conscience. So you want to look, you should watch those videos. So here's you three guys. So these are the minor dudes over here watching Wes Huff talk about Hillman. Now, if you meet these guys just normally, they would have completely normal functioning brains. They would talk about all kinds of normal stuff. But the second you engage religion, that's when full retard sets in. So here's their YouTube channel. They only have 2,000 views. Maybe they'll watch this because, they don't have a lot of subscribers, and 8,000. So maybe they'll watch this and go, oh my God, and pull back. And maybe these guys will then become the ethical Christians that stop the lies. But we'll see. So this is where you can watch it. I'm just going to make it smaller. There we go. Looks a little better. So let's look at what this guy is saying. So here's Hillman once again reacting to the absolute stupidity of this guy. I mean, this what a dimwit, really. I mean, his brain is so, oh my God. Anyway, so this guy's a fool. So he's just reacting to what a fool this guy is. I mean, this moron says that Amon Hillman is good at reading classical Greek, but not Koine Greek. As if there's any difference in what classicists read from 1500 BC to 500 AD. That 2,000-year period includes Koine Greek. What an...
Oh, God, somebody got it. Somebody got it after all this goddamn time. Exactly. Do you understand? It's not the name of Jesus that bothers me. It's the stupidity. People, these people are pulling the wool over your eyes. They are lying to you. Do you understand that? That's what Seaman gets. And he's analyzing it from a point of view of the brain and how the brain works. Particularly interesting, if you ask me. But the point of the whole friggin' thing, the point is, it's reasonable for people to see what's happening and to understand it and to digest it and to say, oh my God, look what they're doing. Do you know why they talk about demons? Because they cannot do the language. They will pretend to. But when it comes to getting on stage in front of people with somebody who is already there and has the black belt, do you understand? They don't want to take a beating. So what they do is appeal to their masses who love the lies. It would be so much easier to say, well, this man is demon possessed, and that's why a Christ is not a drug. It's so much easier to try it. And most people will follow that along. Well, what? Right. There we go. Somebody gets it. I am a classical fucking philologist. That means I study the Greek from Linear B, which is not a different language. It's Greek. in its early, early archaic form. Oh, God. I can smell Pulaskian manure from horses. Oh, yummy. Christ me with that stuff, baby. Now, somebody got it. Somebody got it. Thank you, Seaman, for getting it. Thank you for seeing it. We go all the way from that old stuff that's right here. Right, people? The stuff that's right here. We go all the way from that down to, now he said 500, and that's typical for a classicist because you're going to stop around the time of the collapse of classical civilization when the Monists took over. That's roughly when you're going to start. However, there's a lot of good Byzantine texts too, and I happen to be attracted to those Byzantine texts. So I'm working from 1500 BC to about 1200 Anno Domini, right? So is the Koine, which is just a slippage of the Attic into a realm that people who don't want to concern themselves with coining, with creating terminology, are really remiss about using. We're not going to have people in Koine who are breaking out with the Attic until you've got minds like Galen that come along that push, and much earlier than Galen too, man. This is first BC, first Anno Domini, right? At that same time, you've got people who are still reaching back to the purity of the Attic Greek and pulling down awesomeness. And these are people who coin a lot of words. So to be sitting there, having studied this language, and to see people, especially, oh God, to see people come forward and say, oh yeah. And not only that, believe that they can begin. Well, you know what? We'll solve it this summer. All you guys in the brothel, you sit down and you take Greek, right? If they hadn't failed out, at least one of them, that would be an option, right? But instead, what do you do when you're making the cash on the ladies? What do you do when you got to make cash on the ladies? You reach out to the Dorians, right? Right, Julian, what's his name? Do you understand? That's what you do when you are a seller. Your greed stained your soul with the stench of ruin. And now, did you see what the brothel did? They took because they're uninspired and can't be inspired. They took from Ammon and made a special on psychedelics. What a genius crew of people. What a genius. Do you know, people, that let's just solve the whole problem right now. Do you understand? I'm with his wife. Do you understand? This is Mother Greek. You're looking at the person who reads it. And you're hearing the people trying to convert into wealth who don't read it. What's the difference between the people who convert it into wealth, that inspiration, and the people who convert it into control and monism? There is none. They have the same place in Tartarus. And it is my lovely divine privilege to bring all rectification. Speaking rectum. Let's go and look in the text. Bring us up the first source. What? Yeah. No, next one. Give me another one. People, look at this. This is Elias Promotus. Right? Put him up there. Go ahead and put him up there. They're giving him Anno Domini second. Lovely, fantastic. And I just want you to know he's very famous. You know what I mean? What did he end up writing? He ended up writing, look at this middle title, right? The Hypnotica Perichristmata. These are the hypnotic christings. Did you know the hypnotic christings even existed? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Show us some of the hypnotic christings. What do these things do is the medical text. This is a christing that causes you to enter into a state of anodyne, loss of pain, plus increased sleep. Increased sleep. If you're looking for loss of pain and increased sleep, you need to Christ yourself. You need to get Christed. Oh, God. Do you remember the apostles? Do you remember the boys on the night that Jesus was arrested, was hit by that squad of elite, taken down in that operation in which there were paid informants during a time when Jesus was telling his kids, oh, they're going to catch us. They're going to catch us and you're going to be scandalized. Fantastic. You can Christ yourself and end up in a state of torpor. You didn't even know that about Christianity, did you? Right. Peter, James, and John, who are supposed to be keeping guard while Jesus is in the garden with the naked kid, they keep falling asleep. Why? I guarantee you, Son of God is with a naked kid in a public park at night with me. I don't care what age, I would have stayed awake. Unless somebody was giving us the hypnotic Christing. Why do you want to induce a state of hypnotic Christing? Why do you want to induce a state of mental unawareness? Anoia. How do you want to produce that? Do you want to see it? This is what the early Christians are doing. No Christ, no drug. No drug, no control. This is gorgeous. Oh, God. Give it to me. Give me the next source. Boom. Boom. Give me the next one. People. This is a pastiche. Give me a different one. I'm going to show you that one. Yeah, give me this one. People, here's the Perichristting. I just wanted you to see really quick. Here's the specifics of it if you want to look up the proper ingredients for these Christs, right? Particularly this one. You'll notice it's got things in it that are obvious, like opium. Is there a good chance that Peter, James, and John, as late teenagers, with Peter just being old enough to be questionably at the 22nd decade? Okay. Is there a chance that they were on opiates when they were unable to stay awake? Yeah, opiates and everything else that's in these Christs. Anything else? Oh, God, do you guys love it so far? Oh, give me the next one. Next one. That's all we need. Next one. Boom. Zigzag. Here it is, you people. Okay, now, everybody take out your maturity suit. All right, and zip it up. I'll give you a second to get that maturity suit on. I'll give you 1 second. Timmy, don't say a word. Don't say a word, right? Right? Timmy will open his mouth and you'll know why the devil gave him to us to torture. You'll know. Fantastic. Keep your mouth shut, Timmy. Give us the source. People, what is this? What is this? I want you to look. This is Serenities, right? And I want you to look at the very bottom paragraph, and there's something that's highlighted there. And I just want you to notice that it is an example of peri-Christing, right? You're going to Christ all over something, all around it. And what are you going to Christ around? Your idoion. Your idoion. That's the word. Should we see if you can blow that up? Look, people, ton idoion. And it's so grateful that we've got that word there because it means your genitalia. I told you, put your maturity suit on. You're Christing, your hoo-ha. Now, what specifically of your hoo-ha are you Christing? Bring it back up. What specifically? You're Christing the encephalon of that bird. Do you understand? As they say, go. What are you Christing it with? Melity. With honey and with Satyrian. Honey and Satyrian. Satyrian is the... Oh, get me a picture of this. Joey, the orchid. Did you bring the orchid? No. Oh, you can look it up. It's okay. Never mind. We'll do it later. The people, the man orchid. They've looked into this because it's known at the time that we're talking about in antiquity and before and afterwards. It's known that this thing, the Satyrian, causes you to have increased virility. Yeah, there you go. Have increased. That's one of them. There's a whole family, but that's one of them. Yeah, and have increased virility, people. And when you inject into mice what this species, what happens? It causes them to to procreate more, and to have a higher fertility rate. I think it was sperm motility that they talked about. Fantastic. Shout out to all the andrologists out there. Right? So let's get back to the Greek text. What do? You take this Satyrian, this man orchid. By the way, orchid is the word for testicle, right? One of the words for testicle. You can call it the orchis, right? Same thing with the women, though, with their seed producing vessel, right? The ovary. Love it. Don't you love it? It's a kind of a nice way to look at the world. Right? How's your ovaries? They're fine. How's your testes? They're doing good. Right? Fantastic. Get to the next one. Not good. Now, what are we Christing on our hoo-ha here? We're Christing this Satyrian. And what does it do? Look on the next line. Just blow this up right here where it says, Megistain hedonen. It causes the greatest pleasure for those who were engaging in intercourse in women. Right? And it says, you can take it down, and it says, whoever, and make me small and put up your artwork. It's Chewy. It says whoever, whatever woman is engaged with this, she does not drift. She does not drift. It's a way of charming a woman into staying with you forever, right? Nobody else can satisfy her, right? It's come on, man. Who showed us this stuff? It was all those priestesses of Aphrodite before there was Jesus, before there was Muhammad, before there was Yahweh. There was Aphrodite, right? All of the people that I just mentioned, Jesus, Muhammad, Yahweh, right? Yahoo, aka Yahoo. All of those people, their ancestors worship Venus. Aphrodite, right? She who comes from the foam. Oh, God, right? They've got a sexy virgin form of her in around the Black Sea. Oh, God. Oh, God. Imagine the perfect union of Diana, right? And Venus. What would that? Oh, God. Mind. What happens? Right? Give me the next one. Did we finish that one with its... Yeah. Did we finish that one with its? Yeah, we did. That's fine. Let's go to the meat for today, people. And what am I giving you? I'm giving you the flesh. Remember when Jesus said, "Eat my flesh, drink my blood," and he was with Mary, and he was like, "Oh," he had it in his hand, and he was like, "Eat my flesh." She was like, "You're a freak," and he was like, "No, it's ionic life," because it was. What does the earliest Christian legal text tell us? That is the commandments. What were the commandments within the earliest church? There are two roads, says this first century document called the Didache. What is that? It's the teaching of the apostles. Later Christians all knew this text, people. Popular folks like Eusebius, right? They all knew this text. It is the earliest laws of the Christian church. And it says, go ahead and bring up the text, Chewy. Yes. And blow it up so I can rate it. Yes. Oh, look at it. Didacheton. Oh, God. Dodec apostolon. Beautiful. That's the teaching of the 12 apostles, right? Oh, God. Right. So these are from the original kids, right? This is the original kids who were part of Jesus's Boys of Galilee, who ended up with the naked kid in the public park with Jesus getting arrested and crucified, with people who were saying, "Are you Christing?" Love it. Welcome to the real. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the beginning. What's the beginning say? It says there are two roads. There are two roads. One of life, mia tes zoes, and one of death, mia tu thanatu. Two ways in life. One of life and one of death. Go. Yeah. Go to number 3. No, number 2, actually. They go to number 2. So, what are these two pathways? There's one that you can take. Oh, God, and it's full of, go ahead and take it down for me. It's full of goodies. Shrink me. It's full of goodies. Do you understand? It's things that you do to other people because you don't want people seeing your example and doing bad to others. So you always tell people the truth, right? You always provide them with help if they need help, right? You don't take advantage of people. You don't steal stuff. You don't murder people, right? It's a way of life. Now, there's the way of death. There's the way of death. And this is the death, she who will be cast along with hell out. Do you understand? Cast out. Are you ready for the echidna? You didn't think, oh God, the communion, people. I told you, communion is all hers. Look at some of the things here. Give me this, because I want to be able to see it really close up. And to be honest, I can't see it. So you got to really blow it up. That text is tiny for me, way over here. Fine. Oh, here we go. Here's the second command of the teaching of the apostles, right? Don't kill. Look, ufoneoses, right? Stop killing. That's pretty good advice. And then what follows that? Umoioses. Oh, wait a minute. I smell something funny, and it makes me excited. Watch what happens, people. Did you put the, I want to put, I need to look up the dictionary. We need to look up moiheo. What does it mean? What are they telling us to stop doing as the earliest of the early Christians, the ones who were following the apostles themselves? What do they want? Can I see this? Here, I'll put this in first, people. I want you to look at this verb. This is what the Christians are doing that they must be told not to do. And if this bothers anyone, just go and look in the Bible at the book of Jude, because he's saying the very same thing, using the very same vocabulary. What is it to moiheo? He says, stop doing this. To commit adultery with a woman, to debauch. Now, I know you people don't keep up with debauching, right? To debauch is to take those pleasures to the extreme. To put that sprinting thoroughbred completely on her own speed. Something she captures in nature, right? For that day of Erexis. Woo! Oh, God. Isn't it gorgeous? Whew. Let's go. What else does it mean to moiheo? People, look at this. Look at number 2. To worship idolatrously. Now, why is there that association? Because they are talking about actual worship. These are terms that are used in worship. Sexuality is a part of worship. The early Christians are told, stop practicing sexuality in the Christing rite. Stop it. Right? Why do you think Judas went and told the friggin' police what was going on? Love it. Isn't it gorgeous when you realize you've been duped? It's okay. It's okay. We're all dupes, people. Right? Remember, I was a Christian. I was a church-going Christian. I was a Sunday school teacher. I was working in a mission converting people who were mostly just had drinking problems. Right? Oh, God. And one of their 12 steps came to me. Do you understand? Dupe is not something that I don't know. Oh, fantastic. But what's really important, if you stick with your reason and you look at these texts, you can see the muses preserved this perfectly for us. And remember, the people who are selling you videos, now a video about drug use in the ancient world, I wonder where they got that. Right? They're inspired. This is what they're going to do. They're going to sell it to you. And their lawyers in LA are going to scream, why are you allowing Hillman to talk to these people? Do you understand? Yeah, people. Once you go satanic congregation, you cannot go back. The unreality of your ignorance is omnipresent. Brothelians, beware. There's a purification coming this week. I thought it would be last week, but it's this week. Oh, God. They don't let me know. When you're in the trenches, they don't, man. It's just, okay. Received your call for fire. Right? Oh, God. Somebody set up that satellite. You know what I mean? Give it to me. Where's the next one? The Greek passage from the teachings of the apostles. What else, people, should we stop doing? What do you want to see that the early Christians were doing? This one is going to really bother a lot of people, especially those of you who are swallowing all of this Epstein stuff. Because look at this word right here. Can I? Oh, God. Oh, what happened? Anyway, there we go. No, just get that one. Paidophoresis. What do? You're paidophoretic. Stop being pidothoretic. What does that mean? It means you are corrupting the children. The earliest Christians are using children in sexual rites. They are told to stop. Let me see that one more time. This text is telling early Christians to stop using children in sexual rites. What else? Could they be using drugs? Let's see. Give me the drugs. Good. What is coming after? Oh, well, first it's porneosis, right? What's the difference between moicheloing something and porneoing something? Because in my English, with my bog-trotting bullshit language, I seem confined, right? To porneo is to donate the act of sexuality for the sake of creating health. Okay. To pornate. Do you understand? That's why there's a religious connotation with it. It's not just a word. It just means prostitution. It doesn't. That is a monist's understanding that is primarily an Englishman's mistake. Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, God, somebody from the UK spank the guy who came up with that. Fantastic. Give me the, what else are these Christians rolling in, people? Look, here it is. Look, blow that up. Do that one. Stop entering into the state of the magus, like the people who gave Jesus the drugs that he was able to use in his youth. Stop engaging their practices. Should we go to the, look up the Magillo while they're doing it? Go to the, boom, and change it to MAGEUW. There we go. Click on that one. Look at how fast Chewy is getting. Fantastic. Brilliant. Right? Who is this guy? This is the Magus. This is the guys who come to Jesus, right? And look at definition number 3. What does it really mean to have skill in the magic arts? To bewitch someone. The Magus is able to bewitch you with his filters. Those are drugs. Those are drugs. Do you know what a filtron is? It's a drug that's meant to put you into a state that I can have my way with you sexually. Thank you, Bill Cosby. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? If you are, you have not read any ancient Greek literature. You haven't read any, including the Bible, because this stuff's all over the place. Amazing. I even have to tell you guys who the Magi are. I know what you're going to do. You're going to respond by saying, having some moron on Julian Dorian's show, and he's going to say something that you think sounds authoritative. We'll accept that. And he's another person who doesn't read Greek. This is where we're getting all of our data from. Right? If you can't use these texts, what are you doing if not just profiteering? And once you've seen, to turn away from the right and the beautiful, right? Oh, God, right? Oh, it's absolute tragedy for them, right? It's a tragedy. It's a place of suffering, right? That's why the wives will always be there for me. Do you understand? Don't laugh at that. That's not nice. No, I'm just being me. Give it to me. It is funny, isn't it, Chewy? Right? Chewy has to listen to him all the time. Right? Give me this. Give me the, keep going. What else are the Christians doing, people? What else are they doing? Uh-oh. Do this one. Do this one. What else are they doing? They're using drugs. They're using drugs. What does it mean to pharmakeo? Pharmakeo. You've heard mageo, right? What else did you hear? Oh, you heard moiheo? And by the way, imagine worshiping a woman to the point that she produces for you the water of life. Right? Think of that as an image to lead. Blessedness. Where is the do that one again? Here's the drugs, people. Now let's go to the Alice, please, and look up pharmakeo. I'll tell you how to punch it in, Chewy. It's Q alpha A R M A K E U omega. No, it's not the Q, it's the F on the front. I'm sorry. That's the phi in Greek, pharmakeo. There we go. Check this out, people. What does it mean to pharmaceuticize someone or something? Remember last week we looked at Elian when he was talking about the wasps, and he said they will land on a deceased echidna, and they will inject their stingers in order to ascertain her poison on their stinger. Now, I think that's interesting. Who knows? Who knows? I've never seen that situation, so I don't know. But I thought it was interesting, right? That's what he said as the author. Now, what is it? Why do I mention that? Because he said they were pharmaceuticizing their stinger. They were poisoning their own stingers, supposedly with the venom of the vipers. Okay? Look at what it says here. To administer a drug, right? To use an enchantment. What is an enchantment or a sorcery? That's what I'm going to do to charm you. I am going to change the way you perceive the world. I am going to show you an angel. We're not to Peter yet, but Peter prays by getting high and talking to people who aren't there. Let me say that again. Peter, the saint who watches the fucking gates, prays by fumigating himself, getting high, and talking to invisible people. He also wants you to give him all your money, right? And if you don't, God will smite you. Right? That's Peter. You got to remember, he's the only one who's armed, right? He's the older member of the crew because Jesus says, look, we got to get you that tax because just to look right, right? We'll pay mine, but we got to get you the adult tax too, just to look right. Okay? So one of the apostles was able to pass as a 19, 20-year-old. One of them. The rest of them were younger. One of them sitting on his lap and comes up to his breast. That's not that old. And if you're Christing these kids and putting them into drug states so that they're exhausted, they're right, they're out of it. What did it say? They're in a state of not understanding, building anxiety, not understanding what's going on. Stupor. Too much opium, Jesus. He's drugging the kids too much. Now do you understand why there's a crowd that wants him dead? Do you know what doesn't answer any of these things that I'm saying? Talking about exegesis. Do you know why you talk about exegesis like Wes? Because you've got no Greek. The guy can't handle it, people. Right? That's why he runs. That's why Jesus will run every time. Every time. Run, Jesus, run. Fantastic. Is it 420? Oh, God. Give me the next. Now, people, I just want to take you down to paragraph 3. So I want to show you. Give me the next, that same text, but scroll down. Go to paragraph 3. Oh, here we are, people. He says, listen, kid. Right, who's ever writing this, right? It's addressed to the children who follow the apostles. Right? Don't do all these bad things, right? What does he say? Hodegegar he epithumia pros porneon. What are the things that you really have to get out of your head if you're a Christian? Epithumia, sexual desire, because we all know what that leads to, right? And I don't want you using dirty words, and I don't want you looking at a lady and being like, wow, it's a fine, fine lady, right? Those are the things we're not supposed to do. Why? Because all of this stuff, highlight this, leads to what? Idolatry. Idolatry. Idolatrian. Idolatrian. That's funny. Sex and drugs lead to idolatry. Sex and drugs and magic are idolatry. And that is the Christ. This week, people will see it. It'll be unseeable. And the future will be a reality of freedom. Freedom from the monist lies. Oh, God. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know what I mean? They all come back to that one day. They call it D-Day for some reason, but it's not like the same thing. I don't know. It's another daimon or something like that. I don't know. But it's absolutely gorgeous, people. And the very fact, look, let's just talk for a minute before we finish up. I want you to realize we went on Danny Jones and we told him out of the bag. They have to now deal with it. The fact that the Monists can only deal with it by saying, this man has a demon. He must be stopped. He must be jailed. Some of them said, I must be jailed. Right? Do you understand? If there is anybody who is exercising their free speech, it's me. But I'm doing it because I know that free speech is not your right. Free speech, according to the Greeks, is your obligation. You must stand at the front and stop them before you lose your speech. Do you understand? Your exercise of your free speech is your duty. It's your duty to freedom. Right? It's your duty to that virgin on the hill called Athana, the immortal. Why? Because it always comes down to justice. It's already in our natures, programmed. Your greed stains your souls with the stench of ruin. Give it to me, that same passage. What else are the Christians doing? Right? What else are they doing? And don't tell me Paul doesn't say the same thing over and over. It's just translated so poorly, you weren't able to make connections with the cult and the Christing. You weren't able to do it. Paul still uses the thorn that is pharmaceuticized. What else? What else does that document say? It all leads to idolatry. It all leads to idolatry, right? And what else, people? What is this word right here? Blasphemion. This is the word blasphemy. Do you know what your greatest privilege and duty in this cosmos, this organization? Do you know what your greatest duty is? To exercise your power to blaspheme. To exercise your power to blaspheme. You have no democracy without it. Freedom is defended with free speech. We are creatures of the Logos because in the beginning, that Logos was God. Oh, what are the Monists doing? Oh, right. Yes, what are the Monists doing? Seaman is all over this. He's all over the Monists. I want you to know. Seaman covers them. Yes, he does. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is gorgeous. People, it's coming this week. What is it? Psst, psst, psst. I can't say, but it's big. It's big. Oh, God. Pure atomics. Pure atomics. These are quantum atomics. Oh, God. What is going on? Universe doubled over. Oh, God. These things even affect time. Oh, that's why everybody shows up. I'm telling you, they're waiting. I'm looking for them. Right? All the watchers are going to be there. It's this week. It's this week, people. Don't say I didn't tell you. Now, go back. Is there anything else? Oh, the baptism, right? Right? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, take it down. I want to finish by just kind of telling you what is the general picture that this text is painting. And this is a Christian text. It is one of the earliest. It is the earliest that has to do with Christian law. And the Christian laws that they established very first in the church, the earliest laws, are to stop sexually abusing children in cult drug using rites. Let me say that again. The earliest commandment is for Christians to stop using minors in drugged sex rites that involve christing. Stop it! They told them straight up, take the botany, take the plants out of the communion. People, this is real Christianity as given to you by the Christed One, Jesus. The word Christ is mentioned over 300 times. It's used 300 times before the Bible ever appears. If you add the compounds like perichrysting, inchrysting, antichristing, you're going to find there are thousands of references to Christs and Christings before Jesus ever got crucified for doing it. Yeah. Remember, people, this is two brutals, right? Two brutals talking like seamen, right? Just straight up. Just give it as it straight up is. But right, they are Christing. All of had anybody here heard of testicular Christing before, or vaginal Christing? Had you heard it? Had you heard of precoital, penile Christing for the sake of her pleasure? Had you heard about that before today? Somebody from Satanic Initiation. Now listen, Seiko. I can't say it correctly. Seiko, forgive me. If you want to get technical and switch to shit Christing, because you can shit perichrist as well, right? Which would be around the testicles, right? So get your terminology straight, like Shikeo did there, right? Saying, look, there's different types of these Christings, right? How many Christings are there? I've been studying this stuff for a long time, and I don't know if there's a count. Yeah, I don't know if there's a count, but they're Christing everything. People, personally, I thought the medicated dildo Christing of the inside of the throat to treat throat problems, I thought that was genius. Wasn't that little dangly thing that dangles in the back of your, it swings in the back of you? Those are all Christings. Do you understand why Jesus had boys? One of the things that you cannot do is you cannot resist this type of Christian education, the type that Jesus was giving to boys. You can't resist it. You turn them into fishers of men. You turn them into fishers of men so that when they're discovered, they run. There was a poor little boy who happened to be really good looking in antiquity. And he got in touch with a doctor. And the doctor started giving him drugs and prostituting him to men who found him attractive. This is all written about by the person called who? Who is that by? Who is it? It's not Plutarch. Is it in Koine? I think it is. I think it is. Who is it who wrote about that guy? He was a Laestes. He was the same type of person that Jesus was saying he's not. Lucian was writing about Alexander, the boy. Yeah. I am not one of these, says Jesus, as he is arrested in a public park with a naked kid with drugs on his face and kids that are dizzy and running. This is reality. You are looking at Jesus in the face, and the only thing you can do is say, I have a demon. I have an entire troop of them, and they are ready to bring you your unwanted real. Hail Satan.
Picking you with smoke that plumes, rattling snakes, I'm Dr. Doom. Conjure witches, Medusa cut the rug with you. Purple dope faders, sing the song of satyrs. Black cape sway, hail Satan, fuck the haters. Get the whip, 666, it's showtime with the boys in this kiss. Let the good times roll, shooting from the hip. On liquid smoke they choke, creeping out the darkness. Evil love, something wicked, this way comes evil love. Wicked is as wicked does evil love. Something wicked, this way comes evil love. Wicked is as